Hello guys, welcome once again. In this video I will show you how to use do while loop and do until loop with your Visual Basic Windows form application. So I have this basic form made, and I have this button which I have changed the text called while loop. Okay, and I'm just double clicking this button to go into this button click event. Here I have declared a variable called x as integer, and I have initialized it with a value of 1. Okay, so just this one line I have written, and which declares a integer x which is initialized by 1. Now for making a while loop, we write do and while, and here we write a condition. So we can write do while x is less than 10. When you press enter here, it will create a auto code completion here called loop. And when you, for example, you want to print your integer in the message box, so I'll write message box dot show, and the value of x is, and I will give the ampersand sign and x here. So this code will print x until and unless this condition is met. And for example, we need to give some other condition to increment or decrement or whatever you want to do with x. In this case I'm going to use x is equal to x plus 1. And now let's try and run the program. So when I press this button, the value of x initializes with 1 because our first value was 1, and then it increases 1 by 1 until and unless 10 is reached, until and unless x is less than 10, right? So this is do while loop. And how it is different from for loop? It's different in one respect only, which is you don't know the number of iteration your loop is going to iterate, and in the for loop you predefine the number of iteration, right? So that is the basic difference. Now there is a do while not loop also. So for example, I'll write do while not, then it will give me, or it will follow the opposite of this condition. X is less than 10, right? So it will follow the this condition, and it will keep on looping. So for example, I write x is greater than 10, then it will take x is less than 10, and it will work like previous code. For example, I run the code and it's initializing by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So while when you give not condition here, it will act opposite of this or reverse of the condition you have given. There is one more condition or while loop you can make, is do until loop. Okay, so for example, I write here do until, and I gave here the condition is equal to. Okay, so this condition will occur, or this loop will keep on iterating itself until and unless x reaches 10. So generally we use equal to sign with until, and other condition with do while and do while not loop. Okay, so once again I run the program. It will still do the same thing, but the only situation changed here is it's it's waiting for this condition to be true. Okay, so when you have some specific cases, then you will be able to understand and use these condition in a better manner. This condition do until you can write like this also. So you can write while not, and it will still work like do until loop. So it's on you how you want to iterate your condition and how you want to use the loops, and what is the situation dependent on which you want to use it. So I hope you have understood the basic concept of do while, do until, and do while not loop. I hope you have learned something new this time. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and bye for now.